I do believe that my background in contemporary dance, being a professional dancer, definitely helped me find that fluidity. Repetition oftentimes is not the most fun thing to do, but it does train the body to express and react in certain ways that you're just always aware of. My name is Anna Grundström. I have been pole dancing since 2007. I was adopted from Indonesia. I grew up in Sweden and I have lived in New York my whole adult life. What inspired me to start pole dancing was that I went with my friends to take we went to a bachelorette party. We took a class where we danced and there was stage poles and they taught us this routine on the floor, and then we crawled over to the pole and we did a swing around the pole, and I was like, this is so much fun. And I said to my friends, I want to pole dance. So that's how it started. When I took that class, it was 2006. And it took me a year until I could find a studio because there weren't really any studios. As a dancer, I was on the floor, obviously. And then being a pole dancer, trying to take that up in the air was a little bit of a challenge. It took me, many months until I felt comfortable to climb up at the top of the pole and feel confident in that. My movement style, I would describe as more on the contemporary dance side. As an instructor and facilitator and also dancer, I'm more interested in people's individual moves. And for myself, I move more in the contemporary dance style, I think, because that's my background. I think of shapes when I move. I know that that's usually a language that is used when we teach because it's a visual cue and an easy, accessible way to understand movement for people. I think of movement in the sense of texture that is very much me. It's often not about the shape, so I don't really think about shapes. In general, I think about my connection to the movement and whatever that is, and whatever comes out, comes out. I do think that there's always a story or a narrative in the body, and that is what interests me as an artist, but also as a, body-mind movement facilitator. The way that the body holds on and store memories and information is very different than the way that we remember, like the things that we remember an event, like we store it in our head. But all the impressions that we take in as a body, it's stored very differently, and it comes out once we start moving, and once we allow it to have the right space and the right guidance. There's a lot of story that can come out of that, whether that is something that is that we tailor, like we perhaps find an image or a word or a memory that we can't really place, but it's in the body. And when I move, I'm interested in that. So I often, which is why I do a lot of exploration work to see what's there, what's present in the body. I co-founded USPDF in 2009. Actually, we founded it in 2008, but we ran our first national competition in 2009. USPDF stands for US Pole Dance Federation, and it was the first official organization in the United States that the purpose was to bring pole dancing into a competitive activity in theaters. We ran our first competition in 2009 at this tiny theater down in the village called Bleecker Street Theater. I think people's idea of pole dancing perhaps have changed today because there's more accessibility to pole dancing in many different ways. I think the conversation itself has changed for the better. Like, we have more inclusive voices in there. But I don't know if I think of myself as a pole pioneer. I feel like I've been really blessed, really lucky, really fortunate to have this feeling of stepping into that bachelorette party class and just knowing, I just knew, I was like, I want to do this. I don't know where it's going to take me, but I know it's going to change my life, hopefully other people's life.